China's ancient walls and sacred mountains are not only rich in history, but also veiled in unsettling mysteries. These places hide eerie secrets so chilling that even the bravest are left paralyzed with fear. From prehistoric creatures to haunted cities and unspoken horrors, join us as we delve into these spine-tingling phenomena and uncover what keeps all of China in a constant state of fear. Ghosts of the Imperial past. Ghostly whispers echo through the halls of Beijing's Forbidden City, a chilling secret hidden within its grandeur. Spanning 178 acres and housing 980 buildings, this palace complex served as the imperial residence and political center for nearly 500 years during the Ming and Qing dynasties. Its opulent halls bore witness to the lives and untimely deaths of emperors, empresses, concubines, and servants. Local legends suggest that the spirits of these unfortunate souls still roam the Forbidden City, their mournful whispers echoing through its ancient corridors. Visitors and staff have reported eerie encounters with ethereal figures dressed in imperial attire, their faces filled with sorrow and despair. The soft rustling of silk robes and faint footsteps in empty halls suggest that these spirits may still go through their daily routines, trapped within the palace walls. One particularly haunting tale is of a young concubine, wrongfully accused of theft and executed by a jealous empress. Her vengeful spirit is said to haunt the northeastern corner of the palace, where her life was cut short. Those who visit this area often report sudden chills and an overwhelming sense of dread, as if her pain and rage linger in the air. In 1983, a skeptical man tested the palace's haunted legends. Late at night, he scaled the walls and ventured inside, only to be pursued by spectral women, their faces glowing in lantern light. The next morning, he was found in shock, his once skeptical mind forever haunted by the restless spirits of the Forbidden City, the Nanjing Wall of Sorrow. The fear doesn't end with the Forbidden City. In Nanjing, a city forever haunted by the ghosts of war, stands a chilling monument to one of humanity's darkest hours, the Nanjing Massacre Memorial, also known as the Nanjing Wall of Mourning. This horrific tribute commemorates the estimated 200,000 lives lost during the Japanese Army's brutal invasion and occupation of China in 1937. Opened in 1985, this 28,000 square meter necropolis offers a harrowing journey into nightmare. Visitors are immediately confronted by disturbing exhibits, twisted sculptures, and chilling testimonies that pull them into the 6-week bloodbath known as the Nanjing Massacre. At the memorial's heart stands the Wall of Calamity, a massive granite monolith etched with over 10,000 names of massacre victims, each name whispering a tale of terror. The overwhelming scale of the wall serves as a suffocating reminder of the carnage that once engulfed the city. As visitors venture deeper into this house of horrors, the true face of human depravity unfolds. Graphic photographs sear into the mind, while written accounts and personal artifacts paint a blood-curdling picture of unimaginable brutality. Stories of mass executions, torture chambers, and wanton destruction permeate the air, clinging like a miasma of despair. Perhaps the most chilling is the account of a killing contest between Japanese officers Toshiaki Mukai and Tsuyoshi Noda. These officers competed to be the first to behead 100 Chinese civilians with only their swords, turning the streets of Nanjing into a slaughterhouse. Their gruesome contest was sickeningly celebrated in Japanese newspapers at the time. Yet, the memorial may be more than a reminder of past horrors. Visitors have reported inexplicable cold spots, whispers, and a crushing sense of dread. Some claim to have seen shadowy figures or heard agonized screams echoing through empty halls. Whether spirits or the weight of history, one thing is certain: a visit to the Nanjing Massacre Memorial is not for the faint of heart. Secrets of the Shang unearthed. What's even more brutal is the revelation of the Chinese funeral practices, as archaeologists have unearthed a new burial and sacrificial complex near the ancient Shang state's capital. This discovery, located just miles from the ruins of the once thriving city of Yin, has yielded a treasure trove of artifacts and insights into the lives and beliefs of the Shang people, who ruled the region over 3,000 years ago. Spanning nearly 100 acres, the complex consists of 28 tombs, among which 3 grand tombs stand out. Their shapes mirror the Chinese character zhong, meaning loyal. These immense structures are believed to have belonged to high-ranking officials or members of the royal family, offering a rare glimpse into the hierarchy and social structure of the Shang state. However, the true surprise lies in the sacrificial pits surrounding the tombs. Initial excavations revealed the remains of horses and other animals, a common practice in ancient Chinese burials. Animal sacrifices were deeply ingrained in these funerary rituals, reflecting the belief that the deceased needed companionship and resources in the afterlife. Horses, in particular, were highly valued and often buried with nobility to provide transportation in the next world. These animals were typically slaughtered as part of elaborate ceremonies, their bodies carefully arranged in the tombs alongside precious goods and artifacts. But as archaeologists dug deeper, they made a chilling discovery. Human remains intermingled with those of the animals. This revelation sent shockwaves through the archaeological community, providing concrete evidence of human sacrifice in Shang funerary rituals. While shocking to modern sensibilities, human sacrifice was likely seen as the ultimate offering to the gods or the deceased. The Shang believed in a complex cosmology where the living could communicate with the dead and divine beings through ritual sacrifices. By offering human lives alongside animals, they may have been attempting to carry greater favor with the spirits or ensure more powerful protection for the deceased in the afterlife. These sacrificial victims were often prisoners of war, slaves, or lower-class individuals. Their deaths served to reinforce the social hierarchy, both in life and beyond. The inclusion of both animal and human sacrifices suggests a complex system of ritual and offering, possibly aimed at ensuring the smooth passage of the deceased into the afterlife or appeasing powerful deities. This discovery raises profound questions about the nature of Shang society and the role of ritual violence in maintaining social order. Whispers in the Temple of White Clouds. Beijing's Temple of White Clouds, Baiyunguan, the largest Taoist sanctuary in China, stands as a serene center for spiritual contemplation. Yet beneath its tranquil surface lies a chilling secret. Legends tell of restless spirits, monks who perished in a devastating fire in 122 CE, whose whispers still echo through the ancient halls and courtyards. With a history spanning over 200 years, the temple was founded during the Tang dynasty and has served as a hub of Taoist learning and practice for centuries. Its sprawling 60,000 square meter complex houses an array of halls, pavilions, and shrines, each steeped in spiritual tradition. But the events of 122 CE cast a long shadow over the temple's legacy. On that fateful day, a massive fire consumed much of the complex, reducing it to ashes. The exact number of monks who perished is unknown, but their loss was profound. Though the temple was later rebuilt, the scars of the tragedy remain etched into its history. Today, visitors to the Temple of White Clouds report eerie sensations and inexplicable phenomena. Many claim to hear faint chanting even when the temple is empty. Others describe a lingering sadness and unease, particularly in the areas most affected by the fire. Some even speak of seeing ghostly figures, dressed in the traditional robes of Taoist monks, wandering the temple grounds. Whether a manifestation of lingering spirits or the weight of history, the whispers of the Temple of White Clouds serve as a haunting reminder of the lives lost and the mysteries that endure in this sacred space. The enigmatic depths of Kanis Lake. Ghosts aren't the only thing haunting China. Monstrous legends lurk as well. Nestled high in the Altai Mountains, where the borders of Russia, Mongolia, Kazakhstan, and China meet, lies Kanis Lake. This shimmering turquoise expanse stretches over 17 miles, its pristine waters masking a tale of terror. According to legend, a creature akin to the fabled Loch Ness monster resides within, its origins steeped in centuries of mystery and fear. Stories of the Kanis Lake monster date back to the 13th century, with some tales suggesting that the mausoleum of Genghis Khan lies at the lake's bottom, fiercely guarded by a lake deity. But it was a chilling incident in the 1970s that brought the legend to modern prominence. A local herdsman awoke to find his 10 horses vanished without a trace, leaving only hoof marks near the water's edge and an eerie red tinge to the lake. This unexplained event fueled speculation about a monstrous predator. The first official sighting occurred in 1980, when forest ranger Jin Gang reported a giant red object over 15 meters long, floating in the lake. Despite a week-long search that followed, no further evidence of the creature was found. Since then, eyewitness accounts have described a long-necked, humped figure resembling the famous Loch Ness monster. Investigations and sonar scans have yet to uncover definitive proof. Some scientists suggest the sightings may be due to large fish, such as the Siberian taimen, while others hypothesize undiscovered species or even prehistoric relics like plesiosaurs could inhabit the lake's isolated ecosystem. The Bong Pipes. Further south in the mist-shrouded mountains of China's Qinghai province, another mystery beckons: the Bong Pipes. Discovered in 1996, these ancient, rusted metallic structures jut out from the rocky slopes of Mount Bongong, their origins shrouded in speculation. Ranging in diameter from 1.2 inches to over 15 inches, the pipes are scattered across the landscape, some plunging deep into the mountain while others lie on the surface. Their uniform thickness, sharp angles, and aged, rusty appearance suggest an artificial origin. Some researchers propose they are remnants of an ancient industrial project, while more speculative theories point to evidence of alien activity or a lost, technologically advanced civilization predating known history. However, geologists offer a more grounded explanation. The pipes may have formed naturally through iron-rich mineral deposits left behind by hydrothermal fluids flowing through cracks in the rock. Over millennia, these minerals hardened into the pipe-like structures seen today. Despite this scientific theory, the allure of the Bong Pipes remains strong. Adventurers and researchers alike are drawn to the possibility that these enigmatic conduits might hold secrets of an advanced civilization or extraterrestrial visitors. Adding to the mystery is the fact that many of the pipes extend deep into the mountain, their true purpose and extent still hidden. Are these formations a quirk of geology, or do they unlock a forgotten chapter of history? As researchers continue to probe their secrets, the Bong Pipes remain an enigma, steeped in the mystique of Qinghai's rugged terrain and the enduring curiosity of the human spirit. The otherworldly allure of Huanglong Cave. An undead army guarding an emperor may sound otherworldly, but nestled in the heart of Hunan province lies a place that seems to blur the line between reality and the supernatural. Huanglong Cave. Known locally as Huanglong Dong, this sprawling labyrinth of underground chambers stretches over 15 kilometers, reaching heights of up to 140 meters. It's not just a geological marvel, it's a space steeped in mystery, folklore, and eerie allure. Geologists credit the cave's enormous size to millions of years of water erosion. Yet, locals tell tales that defy science. They speak of gods who once roamed the cavernous depths, blessing the stone with divine power, and of a Taoist master who meditated in its secluded chambers, drawing mystical energy from the earth. Even today, many believe an otherworldly force pulses through the rock, attracting adventurers, spiritual seekers, and skeptics alike. As visitors explore the cave, they are offered a choice: follow the path of longevity or the path of happiness. But this choice is said to come with consequences, as each path is believed to carry a unique, mysterious toll. Some visitors report feelings of unease, a creeping dread that seems to emanate from the shadows. Is it merely the effect of the imposing caverns and dim lighting, or something more sinister at work? Modern lighting now illuminates Huanglong Cave, casting a strange glow on the ancient stalactites and stalagmites. The hanging rock formations seem to shimmer, creating an ethereal atmosphere. As people float along the underground river, their surroundings feel otherworldly, a realm caught between the natural and the supernatural. Every turn in the cave brings the possibility of wonder or terror. Secrets beneath the streets. Amid the vibrant chaos of Beijing's bustling streets lies a world of eerie silence, an underground city that whispers tales of Cold War paranoia and resilience. Spanning over 18 miles of labyrinthine tunnels and chambers, this vast subterranean network was born of a nation's fear and ingenuity during one of history's most perilous eras. In the late 1950s, as relations between China and the Soviet Union deteriorated and the specter of nuclear war loomed, Chinese leaders initiated an audacious project. Fearing a devastating nuclear strike, they commissioned the construction of an immense underground shelter system that could house tens of thousands of people. Over the next decade, an army of workers secretly carved out this hidden city beneath Beijing's streets. The result was a marvel of engineering, a network spanning over 53 square miles, reinforced with concrete and steel and designed to withstand nuclear blasts. Within its depths were hospitals, schools, theaters, and even a skating rink. Sophisticated ventilation systems ensured breathable air, while stockpiles of food and water promised survival for months. The underground city was not merely a shelter, but a fully functional, self-sustaining world designed to weather the apocalypse. For years, this subterranean metropolis was a closely guarded secret, known only to a privileged few. But as Cold War tensions eased and the immediate threat of nuclear war waned, the complex was abandoned. By the 1980s, its once pristine tunnels began to crumble, a relic of an era that seemed to fade into history. However, the underground city found a second life. As China opened up to the world, sections of the tunnels were leased to entrepreneurs and small businesses. Markets, storage facilities, and workshops sprang up in the once secretive chambers, transforming the complex into a commercial hub. Today, parts of Beijing's underground city remain closed to the public, their secrets still hidden in the shadows. Yet the portions that are accessible offer a fascinating glimpse into a time when survival demanded ingenuity and an unyielding will. The stories etched into these walls remind us of the resilience of a nation and the fears that once gripped the world. The haunting allure of Wonderland. On the outskirts of Beijing lies a haunting relic of ambition and misfortune: Wonderland. Once envisioned as Asia's largest amusement park, this 100-acre expanse now stands in eerie silence, a testament to dreams left unfulfilled and the relentless passage of time. Conceived in 1998 as a fantastical rival to Disneyland, Wonderland promised to be a magical escape for families across China. Plans included towering castles, whimsical rides, and a world of wonder that would dazzle visitors. Yet, the project was doomed almost from the start. Disputes over land rights and insufficient funding plagued construction, and by the early 2000s, work ground to a halt. The dream crumbled, leaving behind an unfinished, decaying park exposed to Beijing's harsh weather. Today, Wonderland is a ghost town. Its skeletal structures, partially built castles, rusting rides, and crumbling facades stand frozen in time. The vibrant colors once meant to enchant now fade beneath layers of dirt and decay. Weeds snake through abandoned pathways, reclaiming the land that was promised to dreams of joy and laughter. Despite its state of ruin, Wonderland exerts a strange allure. Adventurers and urban explorers are drawn to its desolation, seeking the thrill of walking through what was meant to be a beacon of magic. Others come searching for answers, eager to unravel the mystery of its untimely demise. However, those who step into Wonderland often describe an unsettling feeling. The air seems heavy, the silence oppressive, as if the park itself mourns the dreams it once carried. Some claim to hear whispers in the wind or the faint echo of laughter long since silenced, adding to the park's eerie reputation. While Wonderland's future remains uncertain, it has become a symbol of ambition's fragility, a stark reminder that even the grandest visions can collapse under the weight of reality. For now, it waits, its broken dreams and shattered hopes echoing through the empty streets, haunting all who dare to visit. A symphony of stone and spirit. Perched on the sheer cliffs of the Chining Mountains lies Mishan, a mesmerizing complex of Buddhist cave temples that melds artistry and spirituality into one breathtaking tableau. This sprawling network, carved into the mountainside, captivates visitors with its serene beauty and rich history. Yet, beneath its tranquil facade lie ancient enigmas, symbols, designs, and architectural marvels that challenge modern understanding and invite whispers of the mystical. The story of Mishan begins over 1,500 years ago, during the Northern Wei and Sui dynasties. Legend tells of wandering monks who were drawn to the site's natural beauty and palpable spiritual energy. Inspired, they began carving temples and shrines into the cliffs, using only rudimentary tools and sheer willpower. Over the centuries, generations of monks and artisans carried on their work, transforming the rugged cliffs into a stunning sanctuary adorned with over 7,000 statues and murals that span 30,000 square feet of intricate detail. As visitors wander through Mishan's twisting passageways and lofty chambers, they're often struck by a peculiar feeling, as if the caves themselves are alive, watching and listening. The cool, damp air carries faint echoes of chants, and the flicker of candlelight dances across walls adorned with statues of serene Buddhas and compassionate bodhisattvas. These enigmatic figures seem to hold secrets just beyond comprehension, their expressions imbued with wisdom that transcends time. For the monks who dedicated their lives to carving Mishan, the caves were not merely a display of devotion, but also a repository of esoteric knowledge. Hidden within the countless statues and murals are mudras, symbolic hand gestures used to convey profound spiritual truths. To the untrained eye, these gestures might seem like decorative flourishes, but to those initiated into their meanings, they serve as a gateway to deeper realms of understanding, revealing insights into the universe and the self. Adding to the mystery are the intricate architectural features of Mishan, many of which defy explanation. Some chambers seem impossibly suspended over sheer drops, supported by nothing but ancient wooden beams that have survived centuries of weather and time. Others are adorned with symbols whose meanings remain stubbornly elusive, tantalizing scholars and adventurers alike. Mishan is more than a marvel of human ingenuity and devotion. It is a symphony of stone and spirit, a place where the physical and metaphysical converge. It stands as a testament to the enduring pursuit of enlightenment and the mysteries that lie at the heart of creation, inviting all who visit to pause, reflect, and wonder. What truths might these ancient caves hold, and are we ready to understand them? The grim aura of the ghost city. Deep within Chongqing, the enigmatic city of Fengdu, known as the City of the King of Hell, casts an eerie shadow over Chinese beliefs and identity. Fengdu is a labyrinth of temples, tombs, and legends dedicated to the afterlife. According to ancient Chinese mythology, this is where spirits of the dead are judged by the King of Hell, their fates sealed in the ghostly courts of the underworld. Fengdu's origins are steeped in myth. It is said that over 2,000 years ago, two imperial officials, Yin Changsheng and Wang Fangping, retreated to this area to practice Taoism. Through their spiritual discipline, they achieved immortality and became rulers of the underworld, their names forever entwined with the city's lore. To this day, Fengdu draws visitors seeking blessings from these otherworldly figures and a glimpse into the mysterious afterlife. Upon entering the city, visitors are confronted by the massive Ghost King's statue, a grotesque 138-meter-tall visage carved into a cliffside, claimed to be the largest of its kind in the world. Yet, this ominous welcome is merely the prelude to the terrors that await. One of Fengdu's most chilling landmarks is the Ghost Torturing Pass. This narrow path, flanked by statues depicting the horrific punishments awaiting sinners in the afterlife, serves as a vivid reminder of moral accountability. The stone figures display gruesome scenes of boiling, sawing, and other unthinkable tortures, etching a lasting impression on those who traverse the pass. The silent sentinels of an emperor's tomb. Discovering ancient artifacts is one thing, but uncovering an entire army crafted to stand guard for eternity, that's a revelation that reshapes history. In 1974, a group of farmers in China's Shanxi province stumbled upon one of the most breathtaking archaeological finds of the 20th century, the Terracotta army of Emperor Qin Shi Huang. Hidden beneath the earth for over 2 millennia, this awe-inspiring collection of life-sized clay soldiers stands as both a testament to ancient craftsmanship and a chilling reminder of the lengths one ruler went to preserve his legacy. It began when the farmers, digging a well near the city of Xi'an, struck something hard. What they unearthed wasn't mere rock, it was a vast underground vault filled with rows of clay warriors. Standing at attention in battle formation, these soldiers, numbering over 8,000, were accompanied by chariots, horses, and an array of weapons. Each figure, standing approximately 6 feet tall, was unique. Distinct facial expressions, hairstyles, and even the intricate folds of their robes had been rendered with astonishing precision, a reflection of the emperor's demand for perfection. As archaeologists excavated further, they uncovered the enormity of the tomb complex. The Terracotta army was just a part of Emperor Qin Shi Huang's sprawling mausoleum, a necropolis designed to mirror the vastness of his earthly kingdom. Qin Shi Huang, the first ruler to unify China through ruthless conquest, sought immortality. His tomb complex was a symbol of his power and a desperate attempt to maintain his dominion in the afterlife. The soldiers were arranged in military formations, a formidable force meant to guard the emperor in eternity. Horses and chariots stood ready for battle, their detailed craftsmanship showcasing the skill of the laborers and artists tasked with the monumental project. Historical records suggest that construction of the tomb required the efforts of over 700,000 workers, many of whom perished during the endeavor, their lives sacrificed to fulfill the emperor's grand vision. The mausoleum itself remains shrouded in mystery. The emperor's actual burial chamber, reportedly sealed with traps and surrounded by rivers of mercury to deter intruders, has yet to be excavated. According to ancient texts, the chamber houses treasures and a replica of his empire, complete with stars represented by precious gems. In a chillingly similar modern event, another discovery has left China grappling with unanswered questions. Along the banks of the Qinghai River, locals recently awoke to a sight eerily reminiscent of the Terracotta army. Strange humanoid figures meticulously arranged in precise lines. While not crafted from clay, these lifelike figures appeared deliberately positioned, their purpose and origins an unsettling mystery. Authorities quickly removed the figures, offering no public explanation. This secrecy has sparked widespread speculation. Could they be remnants of an ancient ritual, an avant-garde artistic statement, or evidence of something more sinister? The parallels to the Terracotta warriors are uncanny. Both discoveries evoke an uneasy sense of order and intention, leaving onlookers questioning the motives behind them. The echoes of war at Lugu Bridge. While Fengdu haunts the spirit, another site in China echoes the grim specter of human conflict, the Lugu Bridge, also known as the Marco Polo Bridge. This ancient architectural marvel, with its 11 arches spanning over 800 feet of the Yongding River, is a testament to the ingenuity of the Jin dynasty in the 12th century. The bridge gained global recognition when Marco Polo described it in his travel accounts, marveling at its elegance and design. Yet its serene beauty belies a darker history marked by bloodshed and strife. On the fateful night of July 7, 1937, the Lugu Bridge became the flashpoint for the Marco Polo Bridge incident, a skirmish between Chinese and Japanese forces that escalated into a full-scale battle. This conflict marked the beginning of the Second Sino-Japanese War, a harrowing 8-year struggle that brought immense suffering to China. Over 3 brutal months, both sides vied for control of the bridge. Though the Japanese ultimately prevailed, their victory came at an enormous cost. Thousands of soldiers perished, their bodies turning the riverbanks into a grim tableau of war. For the people of Beijing, the battle was only the beginning of an oppressive occupation that would last nearly a decade. The Lugu Bridge, though now a historical landmark, bears the weight of its tragic legacy. Its weathered stones whisper tales of resilience and sacrifice, a stark reminder of the price of freedom and the enduring scars of conflict.